radio program every afternoon on the network, coast to coast and border to border. Keep up with Jiggy online at JiggyJaguar.com.
Yes, indeed. It is the big broadcast. We are going to go to our next guest. We have 15 minutes before our next guest calls us. So we are going to go to our next guest. Annemarie is going to join us here on our big program, and I believe we have Annemarie with us. Annemarie, how are you, my friend?
Hi there. I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, actually. Welcome to the broadcast. Tell me a little bit about yourself, my friend.
Well, I am a Nashville entertainer. Been here since 2012. But I've been doing entertainment for years and years, originally in Florida, bands, cruise ships, dinner theater, acting, TV, film. So pretty much that's why I say I'm an entertainer, because, you know, you do it all if you're in the entertainment biz. And I also write my own music and put it out to radio and make my own videos.
So how did you end up singing for cruise ships? I am always very interested in this because I run into more people that is kind of how they end up in the entertainment business. Take me through all this.
Well, you know, and that was several years ago, because right now I've got animals, so I travel a little less. But back in the day, in my 20s and 30s, and I'm 57. Well, I'll be 57 in, a week, June 28th. You know, I started off at Disney and Busch Gardens doing comedy and theater, and obviously have a musical theater background. So you just kind of, you know, you go out what you call gigs, and you go to auditions, and when you see opportunities, you go for them. And so that cruise ship experience was interesting because it was all Russians, and the American people, which was out of Florida, we were the only ones that spoke English, so I learned how to drink vodka and say Kogdala, and, you know, they were really great people, very humble, great people. And this is before cell phones and internet, by the way. So I lost touch with some of those people. But it was a really great experience. You know, we went to the Bahamas, Cancun, Mexico, and, you know, you sing, dance, do city around the world, Broadway type shows on the ship, and a lot of fun. But back in the days, I did a lot of traveling. You know, you would do a 6-month contract here and then a year here, and, you know, you were always, oh my goodness, sorry about that.
They calling me.
Put the phone on mute. Which I don't know how to do, just got a new cell phone. So I guess I'll turn it off just in case. Let's see. But anyway, you're always traveling. You're always looking for your next gig. And it's tough, but I was very active. And then I was doing bands, and I wanted to write my own music, and kind of got tired of doing all the covers, because we did everything, blues, rock, top 40, dance, you know. And so I moved out to Nashville in 2012 and decided, let's start writing our own music and putting it into radio, which is exactly what I did. And I became a Grammy member 5 years ago, and that was exciting as an independent artist without any major label. And you know, been writing my songs. I have a great producer, Bob McGilpin. He had 3 Billboard hits back in the disco days, and he's a great person to work with. And he and I have sung on a number of duets together. The most recent was co-written with somebody that's tuning in today, Caden Gordon of the Caden Gordon Show. And he is, if I'm corrected, I think 17 years old, still in high school, very motivated young man that has his own radio show and syndicates, and very, you know, just really into the business of independent artist and learning. And so I said, hey, sure. He sent me some lyrics to a song about a childhood memory about his dad being forgetful and taking the kids in the car. And I said, okay, we'll write that. So I've done collaborations, and that's the most recent song out to radio, and was also joined with me by Bob McGilpin singing, and did all the music production.
That's awesome. We have got a great guest with us today. Annemarie joins us here on our big broadcast. She is fantastic. How do we get in touch with you online and buy your music and get involved with what you're doing?
Well, my first name actually is Annemarie, but really you can Google my name and you'll find all sorts of interesting stuff. Annemarie.Picerno.com. That's ANNEMARIE, Picerno, PICERNO, Annemarie.Picerno.com. At the top of the website, you can click on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Facebook, Reverb Nation, YouTube. You can pretty much find me everywhere. As an independent artist, you have to do all these things yourself, right? All the marketing, the media, the promotion, and people like yourself and other radio DJs and people that you meet along the journey, do help spread your music and your videos and your art out there. But without a major label, you pretty much do it all yourself. So you can definitely find me by Googling my name or visiting my website. And we do it all. We do blues, we do pop, rock, country, and I have a pretty strong, soulful voice, and people go, dang! When I grew up kind of on Motown and Aretha Franklin and Etta James, and was very much influenced by Patti LaBelle and, of course, all the Broadway training. So I would say I'm mixed genre when it comes to my music styles, but I really like to kind of blow it out vocally, and improvise and even do some scat. I think I have a pretty wide variety of music, and it was definitely an honor, as an artist without a major label, to be an independent artist and become a Grammy member, a voting member. And last couple of years been going out to events and meeting more and more people. And, it's all a journey from that cruise ship to working at Disney World or Busch Gardens or band. You just keep, you just keep traveling, and it's, a history of stories and a lot of crazy experiences as well.
Fantastic. Well, we are going to do this. I'm going to place you on a brief hold here on Skype. We are going to play some of your music, and we will be right back with you, my friend. And we're getting calls. We're getting all sorts of calls from all sorts of people. I don't know why they would want to call me in the middle of an interview, but we are going to go to Colorblind, and that's next here.
What color of kind are you? What color of love? What history have you written? Are you proud of much? Hate has burned our eyes, fear born from evil lies. What color are you? What color are you? Are you? What color of grace? What vision of unity has gone beyond the face? Greed doesn't make our own. We're innocent when we are born. What color? What color Let's take it slow, slowly. Let's take it slow. Trying to get myself up and running somewhere. Slamming into people who don't really care. What is true and what's not, I'd like to find, so I can have some peace of mind. Going through the motions, holding back emotions, emotions. Going through the motions, trying to find some peace of mind. Let's take it slow. Well, I've got to keep myself together in one place. I've got your body, that's what lies beyond your face. You've got me tight, but just because you're strong. Is this the place, God, where I belong? Going through the motions, holding back emotions, going through the motions, trying to find some peace of mind.
That is some tracks from Annemarie Picerno, or she joins us here on our big broadcast. We are going to go back to Skype. She is going to join us. Great tracks. We'll get her thoughts on these now. So we heard some incredible music there, my friend. First of all, tell me a little bit about Going Through the Motions.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not listening, so I won't mess up my audio.
No. You're good. You're good. I'll tell you all the tracks we played. First one we played, Going Through the Motions. Tell me all about it.
That was a pop rock song. And, you know, in high school, I learned, I was in choir. I love harmonies. Many of my songs are very harmony driven, and they start with a theme, and then I add another theme and another theme. And that is probably, out of one of my songs written, has the most harmonies and parts going in and out. And it was off my first EP called Bad Girl. And I don't recall sending that one to you, but if you like it, yeah, and it's a boob buster. It is.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
definitely
indeed.
Pop rock, and did really well. Those were some of my first songs ever played on radio.
We have got also we played Colorblind. Tell us about Colorblind.
Now that one has an accompanying video that if you look on YouTube under Annemarie Picerno, or also Amplified Sound is a second YouTube channel. But Colorblind, Annemarie Picerno, it's all about how, not just about race and discrimination, but it's about how people look at others and judge whether they're different, whether they have disabilities, their appearance, their capabilities. And it's to encourage people to look at people's hearts and minds. I made a video that I entered in several film festivals, and it's actually won 3 film festival awards. I shot that video during COVID. I went out and I did all my own little costumes and wigs and self-produced the video myself. So I'm kind of proud of that, simply because it wasn't like top-notch pro camera, but I really tried to make it look interesting, and you know, it got played around the world at film festivals and won 3 grand jury prizes. So even listed on IMDb, you know, the Independent Movie Database. So, you know, I think that's all part, like I said, of the journey of being an entertainer, is taking everything that I've learned from when I first started performing, singing, dancing, acting, comedy, drama, you know, costumes. And as an indie artist, don't just stand there and lip sync. You know, do something with the music you write, have a message, have a meaning, and be able to present it, you know, in a worldwide. By the way, I have a message here from Caden Gordon. He's listening. Fantastic. In, and I really hope you do play Night Out, because that is my latest release, and
We
It's
will
his
definitely
first
we're
sequel
definitely
ever
going to
as a
play it as
songwriter.
we're in fact we'll do that as we go here. Before we let you go, how do we get in touch with you online, social media, all that stuff?
Yeah, like I said, Annemarie Picerno. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Just started TikTok. Are you on TikTok?
Yes, indeed, and I recently just got banned by TikTok, so that's
Did
fantastic.
you really? Wow.
But tell us about Night Out. We're going to play that here in a few moments.
Well, Caden, he's still in high school, so I'm really proud of him. He kind of sent me a train wreck, but it had a roadmap. It had an idea, about the father coming to pick up the kids and forgetting where he was going. But even though the storyline is simple, it really is about evoking emotions we all have childhood memories, right? And we're a little older. I'm sure you're a little older, as far as kids these days. They're on TikTok and Instagram and their stars and in their cell phones. But back then, we didn't have all that. We went out and we played, right, with the kids' neighbors, our family. We went on road trips. You were counting signs and playing games in the car on family vacations. So that's what this song is about really simpler times and families that spent time together. And even though it was maybe simple or a road trip to nowhere, that there was a lot of love and camaraderie and togetherness as a family. So really, that's what the song's about.
Awesome. Well, let's do this. I don't want to run out of time and not get to it. So I'm going to end the interview so we can get to this song. So we're going to go to Night Out. Annemarie, thanks for doing this, my friend. Really appreciate it. It is Night Out. We want to make sure we get this in right now here on our Big Broadcast.
One late night, Daddy hit the road. Forgot something, so we raced back home.
Feeling full of pride about telling the kids how ding dang proud he was of them.
The kids telling Dad about the A's and B's.
Daddy can't remember what he left behind.
The kids took it off for some kind of joke. Jumping in the car, laughing in the backseat, and know the night out. It's time to remember. Night out, no final destination. Night out, it's time to remember. Kids are giggling, enjoying the night out. Dad thinks it's funny in the rearview mirror.
Laughing in the backseat, kids are smiling.
Singing out loud past highway signs.
Calling out for letters, losing track of time.
Cruising under stars with the music playing. Radio's loud and we all are singing. Daddy's playing drums on the steering wheel. Rolling down the road to home again, enjoying the night out. It's time to remember. Night out, no final destination. Night out, it's time to remember. Loving our journey, enjoying the night out.
Now we're older with kids of our own and family.
Daddy's gone, but we travel along with cherished memories. Enjoying the night out. It's time to remember. Night out, no final destination. Night out, it's time to remember. Love and family's a real good time. Night out, it's time to remember. Night out, no final destination. Night out, it's time to remember. Love and family's a real good time. Night out, it's time to remember. Night out, no final destination. Night out, it's time to remember. Love and family is a real
Good time.
night out.
That is our guest. That is the broadcast. And we appreciate you for joining us. We are going to take a break. We encourage you to hang out during the break. And if not, we'll see you next time.